go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Finally got a blue button. Okay. And finally we're live. Okay. Alrighty. And what I'm seeing is way behind. I'm going to find something else to look at here because this is so far behind it's not even funny. Where's the view? There we go. Find something to look at here besides this thing. Anyway. No, keep it going. Keep it going. All right. Okay. Waiting for someone to show up. So far, just me. Okay. Well, again, this is partially an experiment to make sure this thing is actually working because they changed everything for live streaming, but also to go in, and this will be archived soon anyway, so basically, our current predicament here. We were already in a bit of a hole anyway, so I was going to do something along this lines anyway to try and drum up some funding so we can get up to Kingsland later in May. But it's really been hit now because some little lowlife decided he wanted to pay for his cable bill out of our checking account. And hit us up for over $241 that we really didn't have. So, which is not what? Not optimal. Whatever. Okay. Well, how do I check the resolution? Let's see. Tools. Scene collection. No, stream outlets. Nothing. A lot of this stuff I am still trying to figure out here. Status bar, stats, multi-view. Kinds of screens looking at me here. Okay. I may have stumbled onto something here, but okay. They'll figure it out later. How do I get out of it now? Okay, that's interesting. Turn that off. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Can I possibly get to a program I can see what I'm looking at? Okay, nope, that's too much. Hold on. Yes, the whole thing. Here, let's try that. All right. Concurrent. What the hell? I guess that's what that's for. Anyway, another one of those cases where it's time for e-begging, though. So, like I said, we got hit with somebody. Again, apparently some of the low-life hacker, but apparently not a very good one because they hit us 3 times, twice for $100 each, and then one for like $41.55. So I'm thinking we probably paid his cable bill. The bank is already on it. They are gonna get the money back. Problem is, it could take for knows how long. And meanwhile, we had just taken out a payday loan in order to pay off one of the storage units where our stuff is in. And I have no real way of knowing that if that money is going to be back in our account in time to pay it without getting really screwed over by these guys or by the late fees. So at this point, we really could use a lot of help here. The PayPal, Patreon, everything else link is down below. Most of them link back to my PayPal, so better just go straight to the PayPal. But another thing we go, but why I always need more patrons. I got like 5 patrons right now, guys. Okay, which I love them dearly, but that's about $46 a month that comes in real handy. But they need some support themselves in trying to help because they can't carry my ass all along. But basically, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't care about the smoothness. Okay, I'm worried about the audio. Okay. We need to do something here about this. Concurrent view. Okay, well, I'm saying they got viewers. I'm not seeing who they are though, so I don't know. If there's some way to get this out of the way, I don't know. C1. Again. So yeah, it's one of those cases that really need folks to, kind of step up and chip in when they can. Let's, as we go through the little learning experience here, forget what the hell I'm doing. I probably got logged in through Twitch, so there we go. That doesn't seem to do any good, so I'll just get rid of that. But yeah, we are needing help, guys. We really do. And, let me see if we get Streamlabs. We're gonna see what that does. Because this is one of those little things. The timing could not have been worse for this little moron to hack our account. Because we're taking the chances doing the payday loan as it was to cover that storage unit. And the one thing we got on our side is the fact that the guys back in Denver who run the storage unit place, they do pretty much know us. They know our story, and they've been pretty, sympathetic with us. And I did, tell them that someone's hacked their account, so it might be late. We'll try and get back to it soon. Hopefully they made a note of that. So when things get back up and done, we can actually go forward without being screwed over by late fees. But originally it was just like, because Mecca trying to raise money to go to Vegas, which is fine and good. Right now, this is a little more immediate, I think, because we're just thinking, oh, we need money to get to Kingsland, Georgia. Right now, we need money to make sure we don't lose our stuff, So, now let's see, is this gonna work here? I got all these programs. I know everybody else has, but I have no idea how to use them. So, check out the web store. So one of these days, I'm gonna need to get online with random to see how the hell all this stuff works. Ah. Anyway. Oh, God. Now you just gotta look at my need for dental work.
Still in chat?
I'm still in chat. I don't know how well it's working, but yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
Dang it! Not locking up my mouse here. Come on. There. Cancel that. Got a tipping set up apparently. I don't know. Get out of there. That doing me no good. Get out of that. Okay. Got 3 likes, got 3 viewers, I don't know, 4, But yeah, in the description below should have all the PayPal, Patreon links. At this point, what, $500 total for everyone, would probably, get us in the clear, 250 at least counter what that idiot did to us, but yeah. And again, it doesn't have to be any one person doing it. $5 here, $5 there. It adds up after a while. And I know. Yeah. Hmm. Would you do something? Nothing's coming through on mine. I know. Because I'm showing two viewers. I'm probably you and me. But and all I said was hello. I see nothing coming through on the chat so far. Okay. So I have no idea what's working on this thing or not. So,
I hate having to do this.
I know. Hmm. What's this scene thing anyway? Okay, that's new. Hmm. So learning more about this OBS thing. Yes, for those just tuning in, I saw a number chunk up there. Basically, it's a plea for money, which is what YouTube is basically anyway, but usually it's a little more entertaining than this. Basically, we got socked by some little twerp somewhere for about $240 that we ain't got right at the wrong damn time when we were trying to pay for a storage unit that's already late anyway, technically. And basically, when originally it's going to be the usual, we need some money to make it to Georgia next month for the fan appreciation thing at the at the Sergeant Continue sets. Now it's a little more than that. It's just like we need to get some money just to keep our stuff, you know, getting chucked out, or at least avoid some late fees on stuff, and also go to Kingsland next month. Kind of follow Mecca random's little thing of drumming up funds so you can get to Vegas. And I'm hopefully by the time Vegas rolls around, we'll have the insurance thing and we can probably go there on our own dime and look for something. But right now it's like this is getting ridiculous trying to wade through all this crap. Now I'm not seeing. You're in the chat right now. Is anything going on there? Because I'm seeing nothing on my end.
There's a lot of people talking.
Well, talk. I'm telling me I can't see it. You're officially a moderator now. Come on, tell me what's going on here. Because I'm getting no participants, and the YouTube screwed up the whole thing as far as how the live thing works. So I got virtually no control of what's going on this. You're not telling me anything.
What?
Tell me what's going on. I can't see anything.
What do you mean you can't see?
I can't see. Nothing is going on my the chat. Nothing's happening on my end.
Oh,
If they're asking me things, I have no idea what they're saying. So come on. If they're saying that I can't hear, I can't see it. Nothing's happening on my end. I barely got a preview picture on me, ever. Okay. Yeah.
oh, and now it's jacking up on me.
Just tell me what's going on in the chat. Start at the top, work your way down, okay? Staff? You're not telling me anything. Come on.
Perseus the cat's on there.
Okay.
19,
All right.
got topic.
Well, again, start from the top and tell me, give me some. What are they saying?
Tell them
'Cause I don't know how much more to explain. I am getting nothing on this end. Okay. I've got my hello, and then that's it. Okay, there's nothing on there. Yeah.
that's weird.
Well, I don't care if it's weird. Tell me what's going on. Okay. Yeah. Just read me comments.
As
Read me the damn comments. What are they
I
saying?
can't tell you anything if I got you in my ear.
Just
Um,
read them off. Start at the top. Read them on down. Okay.
okay, first one from Gringles. Hello, Captain.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. And I'm trying to prompt it, and the thing. That's all I've got on my mind coming. Yeah.
And me, it's like, I want the head of whoever hacked my account.
Uh huh.
Cool out 19 says honk honk.
Okay. Yeah.
And I
Hmm.
came back and said if I ever discover that someone near Starbucks is the one who hacked my account, they are going to pay.
Well, it was done on her and done on Steph's card, so it could have been literally anybody, anywhere, because we've been using that card all over, because that's where the money was in. So, it could have been anywhere. So, anything else?
Oh, you got a hello from Bro.
Okay. Hello, bro. Long time no talk. Yeah. Is the stuff in the
What?
is the info in the chat there or the description?
What
No.
are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about any of the
I'm not
links
even trying to.
or any of the links to do the stuff in the link. Yeah. I'll just put the PayPal thing up there now. Just get to the point here. Okay, yeah. Because, yeah, it's really a time thing why I'm just getting a blatant e-begging at this point. Because usually the 15th when they start counting it is late on that storage unit, which means Monday. No. So short term, we can at least get about $150 racked up on the PayPal account. I can pay out on that card, and then eke it out in the rest of the time, trying to till the bank gets the money back on that, and then we can get back to begging for money for to get to Kingsland and make a return trip to the Start to Continue sets. Because that's going to be a fun one up there this time. Vic is, his schedule going to be there. Michelle Speck's going to be. Chris Doone's going to be here. And since we kind of established a relationship with Vic, hopefully actually get us sit down with him and get some, stuff. Instead of just the one chance encounter when he showed up and I managed to win those DVDs off of him. But, yeah.
Bro's gonna send us some money.
Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if more of you could possibly follow his example and throw a few bucks our way and spread the word, because again, this will be give me archived, and I'll be it was either this or do another cheesy PSA thing with a picture of me in my fifth grade, school picture of my Star Trek jacket and more pictures of the kitty cat. But, which I might do that anyway. What the hell? It seemed popular enough. I don't know I can't really say how much money it generated, but it had a certain cheese factor. It also showed just how the cat's actually lost a lot of weight since then. He's a healthier weight now. He was a butterball when those pictures were taken. But, and the wind is kicking up here. On a totally unrelated side note, I just found out Billy Connolly now lives in Florida. So that could be a chance encounter that could blow everybody's mind. I'm guessing Scotland doesn't really agree with his developing Parkinson's nowadays, or maybe they're probably doing treatment down here that he is better if he's here. But that would be funny. He comes strolling through Orlando. We run into him, or hopefully not run into. We run into enough people. But it's another case of what?
Bro just said 20 bucks.
Okay, every little bit helps. Let me fire that up on another window so I keep track of this stuff. again, folks, nobody has to be the big hero here. I mean, I'll chip in and just build up the pile one lump at a time. Yep, there's every little bit, And as far as the immediate crisis, okay, there's $20 down and 120 to go. So, anybody else care to join in and spread the word? I know I'm kind of going over Gary's chat. I was like, I got to do this now. And again, it's got to be archived anyway. So so for those watching this later, links in the description. I'll make sure the links in the description, one way or the other. But, And so far, only occasionally get patrons and then straight to the PayPal stuff. But nobody's ever taken advantage of the other links I got set up. Because I got a subscribe star, got the coffee thing, a few other ones here and there. But in fact, somebody mentioned to Gary that, hey, I'm on here begging for money. It's uncouth, it's unseemly, but sometimes you're desperate, and it's like it beats the hell out of standing on the corner with a cardboard sign. Okay. Which, you believe it or not, was actual advice given to us by the Wheat Ridge Police Department when back in Colorado. Well, just get out there with a sign. That's supposed to be illegal, isn't it? And here they were. It's like, no, you ought to go out there and do it. And I wonder why I want to go back. Okay, Anything more? Any more comments?
There's some stuff about Star Wars Episode 9.
Well, bring it on, okay? Actually, I'm going to do a video about that anyway.
Did anyone see the trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker? It gave me chills.
I wouldn't say chills.
One guy said Disney must be desperate if they got to bring back Palpatine.
That apparently was actually George Lucas's suggestion. Because, he has been brought in to at least advise on this thing. And, some of the interviews, because when they brought JJ in, it's like, thanks to Rian Johnson taking a crap on everything that had been done before and just totally upending the apple cart. So and JJ comes out, I got nothing. It's like what they had plans, like, forget it, ain't gonna work now. So it might be a blessing in disguise, because it's very possible that the plan they had in place before might have been kind of lame. So forcing them to totally start over and really have to work for it this time could actually work to the benefit. Not that excuses Roundhead, of what he did, because he did take a giant dump on the entire legacy, fans included, and he has earned himself a place in the special hell for that. But I mean, they brought in the scriptwriter for Argo. I'm blanking on the name, but he worked with Africa, and he one of the co-writers in that. And he was just so damn excited. Oh, I get to play with the Star Wars sandbox! And it's like that kind of gave JJ a bit of a charge. Okay, I could brought in someone who's not just looking at this as a job. It's like, okay, here's someone who's actually having fun. Okay, I need that. We need that perspective. Someone's actually having some fun with this, And also clearly a fan. So. But apparently they also brought in, but they did bring in George Lucas. And apparently Palpatine was his idea. Right?
Somebody else just sent us another $5.
That helps. Yep. Okay. Thank you much. Yeah. Yeah. Up to 11 viewers. I'm showing 11 viewers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're doing the old thing and check the counter there, Ed. What are we up to? Yeah. Might see if I can drag dragging Jerry and the pacemakers. You'll never walk alone on the. Which while I'm gonna. But I figure I'm gonna be our lone ray of sunshine regarding the Star Wars trailer, because everyone else is going poo-pooing on. Oh, it's pandering. Oh yeah, of course it's pandering. It's a teaser trailer on a very beleaguered franchise right now. Yeah, they're gonna suck up big time on it. And in that report, I think they did okay. They're sucking up properly, and they're certainly looking at trying to at least placate the fan base. So Okay. While we're putting around here, I'm checking the table here. Oxford United is still at number 12 in the standing, so yeah, I think they're pretty well safe from relegation this year. Knowing hopefully get back in gear and start working our way up to the Champions League. Yeah.
Bro said, I thought the Discovery take on the Enterprise was good. Not my favorite, as I love the TOS Enterprise.
Yeah.
What do you think about the idea that time travel explains the advances in tech?
I think. Well, what they're going to be doing because this everything's tying into their little short bus treks, and the Discovery is supposed to be sent like 1,000 years in the future or whatever. To try, I think the thing is, well, that's why they didn't have it because the ship was just suddenly gone, and what they suddenly forgot how to do all the stuff that was in the ship to begin with. They lost all that technology along with it. No, bull. They would have to do some and yeah, I was one of the major grin, because I went agreement about the beach and the water, on Vulcan, and then he pulled out every scene showing the Vulcan from orbit and showing yes, there are some rather large, sizable bodies of water on Vulcan. It's still largely desert, but there are some like lakes and small seas on there. That doesn't change the fact that that's still not a depiction of a desert planet, though. And I think they're trying. They're figuring that I should check that a little better probably. But I think the implication was that they're at home and their home happens to be on a lake or something. Or they no, 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 no. No, we have seen before where Spock's parents lived. It was in the city of Shikar. Shikar's nowhere near water. Okay. And it certainly doesn't have big leafy trees either. So they have so totally screwed it up here. All right. Well, what time we got here? All right, it's after 9. Well, the cat's scared anyway. Okay. Well, yeah, I think I'll probably do a more detailed video on the Star Wars trailer now. But as it is, I think it should work out. I am cautiously optimistic. I don't know what the hell Palpatine works out. I'm not even going to try and speculate at this point. Because again, any plan they had is out the window anyway. Thank you, Ryan Johnson, you round-headed moron. But and the fact that he doesn't care if they retcon means he doesn't give a crap about Star Wars or doesn't care about his own work. So figure that out. But as it stands, it's like I think because they know they're up against the 8 ball. They're behind the 8 ball this time. They really got to work for it. And this is one case of where JJ's probably the only person for the job on this because he's such a Star Wars fanboy. And the fact that they have brought in George Lucas to advise, at least. And I think of all the people who JJ is actually going to listen to, it's going to be George Lucas when it comes to Star Wars. He might have an arrogant little twit with regard to Star Trek. No, I'm running this thing now. I'll do it my way. No, Star Trek, Star Wars. Because when he came about Star Wars, he did everything he should have done with Star Trek. He was meticulous in duplicating the Falcon and other sets on there. So, I mean, the point where Kevin Smith's on and going onto the set of the Falcon up the ramp, he starts regressing in age with every step until he gets back at the top of that ramp. He's 9 years old again, going, not that he's a big sap anyway. But yeah, I mean, on one hand, it kind of showed that yes, JJ's a bit of a hack anyway, no matter what situation he's in. But in regard to Star Wars, he's a very detail attentive hack. He's a very you know he he it's clearly he loves the material and wants to stay very true to the material when it comes to Star Wars. Star Trek couldn't give a rat's ass. But with Star Wars, yeah. So that's why I think he may be the only hope we got on getting that thing back online, and hopefully salvaging something out of it. And we got 13 people showing up now. Any more comments here?
One guy I said maybe they'll show the Vulcan Coast Guard next time.
Oy. I think just the fact of the of how Mike was running through the forest in the forge. The forge is the hottest spot, and the forge is Vulcan's answer to Death Valley. For the love of, why do you think it's called the forge? God.
If you're gonna make me a moderator, should be a tool on there somewhere.
Well, I can't even show your. I don't even know how. I can't even click on because I can't get you to show up. So, because they totally changed it around. That's why I'm having you read these things because I can't see them. I'm still only seeing me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we need to start wrapping things up.
Mm-hmm.
Get back over our usual spot.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna have to get over to. Yeah, we need to start wrapping this up pretty soon here. Unfortunately, the numbers are only now starting to get in double digits, but yeah. Pass this around, guys. Let us know. We need fundage. You know, again, this is not just for the sake of getting up to Kingsland. We need funding just to keep from being in a real pickle for just paying the basic bills. Or,
Daniel Topic said there's a theory out there that the Palpatine that died in Return of the Jedi was a clone.
Yeah, there's thing about clones and I don't know about that. It could be a Sith Force ghost for all we know. We won't know. All we know, we heard a laugh. Oh, something. At the Star Wars Celebration, they ran the trailer, and of course, you're going out on Palpatine's laugh, and and out walks Ian McDermott on stage. Crowd goes nuts. Roll it again. They roll the trailer again. Well, Star Wars girl. That's Sarah. Couple of guys never. Who was that guy came out? If you don't know who played the Emperor, what in the holy hell are you doing at the Star Wars Celebration? Really,
You're up to 3153.
Okay. Are you there to pick up chicks? What? I don't know. Anyway. Because if you're there to, I'll tell you right now, nerd chicks aren't that easy, okay? Nerd guys will drop it on a drop of a hat because they're so desperate for action, but your girls, they're a little more picky because they know they got all the pick of the litter. They don't have to take any nerd that comes along. Anyway, okay. It's getting late where we're at. We got them relocate, so I'm going to have to wrap it up about now. So, yeah. Links down below. Pass it around, folks. And, Steph says hi. And we will talk at you later. And hopefully, if they change this thing again, they'll make it a little more clear because they completely upended the setup here on YouTube for live streams. I may just have to go back to just pre-record stuff, but I figured the time's a little more urgent here. So, PayPal, Patreon, yada, 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 down below, and we will catch you later. How do I turn this off? Okay, there we are. Later.